What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crypto Cheez, DeFi Defenders, back at it again. All right, guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, please. It really helps with the algorithm. It helps get our content into other viewers, which is going to in turn help us pump out more quality content. So if you enjoy this content, please support. We are going to have a .2 BNB giveaway for this video. Please make sure you go to the description of this video or look at the message in our Telegram regarding the giveaway. Our Telegram is at DeFi Defenders HQ. All right. So let's get right into it. Cairo, the deflationary all-in-one DeFi platform. All right. So they bring a lot of different things to the table. First and foremost, they provide a DeFi platform that provides these products, right, with easy accessibility, which is one of the gripes of a lot of adaptation on crypto, is that it's not easy, right? We've got to go through all these hoops and jump through all these different things and to get to the end goal, which is just to invest, right? And it's free for all users. All right, so they do lending, they do yield farming, they do prediction, NFTs, Launchpad. So Launchpad, if potentially done right, can enable you to earn more gains than just your investment in this potential project, because they'll also launch other projects on that Launchpad, which can make you more gains. So if all done correctly, then that Launchpad can be very profitable for you as a user. And depending on how much tokens you hold or however they do it, maybe you'll be able to get free whitelist and tiered access to these projects. And last but not least, gambling. So a lot of people like to gamble. A lot of people compare investing into crypto as a gamble. So some people do choose to partake in some gambling. So the mission is for people to realize profits even in a bear market. They want to stay up to date, so they want to stay current with the trends as things evolve, because as we know, every day, every hour, every minute, the crypto market is forever changing. Decentralized, comfortable, so we make it easier for people to utilize their DeFi platform. And then of course security, so closed and specialist tested code to reduce attack vectors. So that's very important when you look at a project. So their mission is fairly simple, straight to the point, and it looks like it's fairly transparent. Okay. So special features of Cairo. So they have a burn program. So a burn program means that over time, their token is going to be burned, which means that it's going to be taken out of supply. So this is the opposite of the dollar. The dollar is inflationary. So if you held $1,000 since 1970 in a bank account, it didn't go up or down. It remained $1,000, but that $1,000 doesn't have the same buying power since 1970. All right. So in essence, a savings account really is a bad investment, because over time there's going to be more supply of dollars and things are going to cost more with those dollars. For instance, 1970, a gallon of milk was probably less than $1, whereas now it's $3 to $5 depending on where you live. All right. So there's no owner, there's no admin function. So I believe that means that the ownership is renounced. Therefore, they can't manipulate the contract or do anything malicious if there is no owner. All right. So it's fully decentralized. There's constant buy side pressure, which I'm sure they explain further as well. And then, of course, they have their social media down here. So if you click on their social media, they have English, Telegram, German Telegram, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. So they have been featured in some press releases. So this is always good for a project. It means that they're going outside of the norm for the regular advertising avenues. So they're not just doing Telegram. They're not just doing Twitter. They're actually seen in Digital Journal, BSC News, ICO Peaks, Yahoo Finance, and StreetInsider.com. And each of these have a link. So you can actually prove that each one is actually about them, because you'll see some of these tokens that will mention this, but then you can't click on it. You can't verify that they're actually on these websites. So you can see here that they are. Awesome. All right, partners: Bubble Maps, Coinzilla, One Life, Baby Swap, Pancake Swap, Unicrypt, Solid Proof. So Pancake Swap, Baby Swap, Unicrypt, Solid Proof, I wouldn't really consider them partners. More so they're decentralized exchanges and audit companies. But CoinZilla, One Life, Bubble Maps could be a decent partnerships. So down here you'll see documentation, YouTube, merch, and staking. So I do know we have a bunch to go over. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible. So papyrus docs. So, you know, a lot of projects like to be unique in their projects. And instead of calling it a white paper, they chose to call it papyrus because it's Cairo. It's based on the ancient Egyptian theme. So papyrus docs definitely fits. Love it. All right, so introduction. I'm not going to read through the introduction. You guys can read through this. This is quite a bit of information, but you can see here they talk about DeFi lending, borrowing, insurance. They talk about decentralized exchanges, yield farming, stable coins, prediction markets. So if you want to know more about prediction markets like sports betting, politics, and things like that, that's something that they're going to offer. And then also asset management and the future of DeFi. Let's go ahead and look at the tokenomics. So we have the symbol CAF. We have the contract ending in here. Always make sure you get the correct contract from the official website or the official Telegram. Double check because there is a lot of scammers out there. All right. So there's 77 million tokens, all pre-minted. This is prior to any burns. I'm not sure what burns are done. So for the DEX, they have 200,000 CAF. Vested DEX reserve, they have 1.6 million. Staking, they have 52 million, which is vested as well. Vested means that they can't be touched for a certain period of time. They unlock over periods of time. So maybe it could be 10% a month for 10 months or something like that. You guys can look further into what the actual vesting schedule is. CAF BNB pool is 5 million CAF. Marketing development liquidity reserve is 10 million CAF. Sex listing farm reserve is 7 million CAF. And then the V1 holders, because this is a V2 project, a relaunch. So V1 token holders is 1.2 million CAF. And all of it is vested. What vested really means is that people can't dump. So a lot of these projects, you'll get into private sales and pre-sales. And then, you know, it might go up a little bit, but then it dumps hard. Those people bought prior to the launch. And if they were to dump early enough, then that means that the project can fall flat on its face. So vesting only gives a certain percentage on TGE or token generation event. And then over a period of time, whatever the team decides, they're going to release 100% of the tokens. Could be 5% a month, 2% a month, could be, you know, 2% a week, 1% a day, whatever is actually worked out with the team. So you got to find out what the vesting schedule is. But I am bullish on vested projects just because now you don't have to worry about the element of being dumped on by someone who got in earlier than you before things were launched. So after a project is launched, if there's private sale holders, pre-sale holders, a lot of people ask that question like, hey, what's up with private pre-sale and etc. Special features, there's no mint function, no owner, no unsafe code in the token contract itself. It's fully decentralized. They have a burn program, as I explained. It makes it deflationary, so the opposite of the dollar, as I said. The constant buy pressure. Let's look at this. We implemented a mechanism for floating rate emission. The initial fee is our so-called performance fee to ensure stability in the sustainability in the process. Our system uses the performance fee to buy Cairo at the market price. All right, so that's that's constant buy pressure because they're buying with that fee, the floating rate emission. They're going to use that to buy at current market price. Liquidity on exchanges, you guys can go through that as well. All right, so for farming, farm pot, lottery, NFT craze, prediction, Pharaoh VC Club, Carol Pad, which is the launch pad, Carol Bank, dynamic price fan articles, etc. You guys can look through all the fees here. Again, I want to try to fit everything into one video, but you guys can view this at their papyrus paper on their website. So is a DAO, so governance. So all holders control the ecosystem and receive the majority of the fee profits. Unlike what the banks do, like we put our money into the banks and they give us maybe 0.5% to 1% a year. So crypto has been known to really put those fees, those trading fees and withdrawals and deposit fees and all these things back into the ecosystem and allowing holders to take a good chunk of those instead of what the banks currently do. Okay. So to find out more information on governance, again, you can go ahead and do your own research and go through this papyrus paper. So our products, Cairo Finance has quite a bit of products. Again, we're trying to keep this in a small amount of time. So we've got lending here. Again, just like I was saying, most traditional banks offer 0.05%. You guys can get more information on what DeFi lending is, how does it work, and how can you do it with Cairo. It's very detailed. So one of the things that I'm super bullish on with this project is the amount of detail that went into it. It's very well thought out. I think of crypto investing very much like stock investing. You're going to look into that company and see what they're doing, see how detailed their plans are, and they are really broken down really well. Compounding farm, again, just look through this information and you guys can see exactly what they offer. But the smart contracts automatically compound your investments, giving you a higher APY. Okay, so more information you guys can look through here. Automated vaults, something as well you guys can get more information on. The second strategy I have is a 1x long strategy, similar to lending or staking. The base crypto assets like ATH, Bitcoin, BNB. This earns higher APYs than lending or staking because the underlying capital is deployed to earn yield in high leverage yield farming positions with no liquidation possible. All right, so the automated vault achieves this by farming long and short positions at the same time, which is known as hedging. So this, honestly, this is something to be very bullish on as well. Prediction. So price predictions, you guys can win if you correctly predict prices of certain assets. So it looks like here, if you decide the price of BNB will go up or will go down within 5 minutes, then you get you could potentially win more BNB. If you lose, you lose, but if you win, there's a 5% fee deducted. 2.5 goes to team, 2.5 goes to liquidity and buybacks. So this is good as well because it's going to increase the liquidity pool, which allows for better trading, more liquidity to get in and out and bring whales aboard. Buybacks obviously will help create extra buy pressure. Cairo Bank. So if you lock CAF anywhere from 1 to 4 years in the bank, you'll receive BUSD, CAF, and tokens that will be released in CairoPad in return. And the longer you lock, the more BUSD, or I'm assuming these other tokens, you'll earn as well. The farm pot, no loss jackpot. I need to look more into this. Maybe we'll add this into the updated video. They have NFT copy trading, so I'm assuming you purchase an NFT, you can follow the trades of other traders. So the founding and leadership team consists of pioneering professionals from top VC firms like JP Morgan, Standard Chartered Bank, and Google, Tencent, Alibaba. So that's pretty awesome that they have some people aboard there. So you get altcoin signals, weekly market overview, etc., etc. So they have a VC club. So to be a venture capitalist, you normally have to have a ton of money in order to participate in those type of things. So for instance, Solana, which had an all-time high, I believe over $100 off the top of my head. It had a private sale between 4 to 20 cents, which equates to an ROI of up to 648,000%, which is insane. So they have a VC club NFT holder. If you're a VC club NFT holder, then you might be able to fractionally invest and participate in VC type projects. So you don't have to have millions of dollars in order to do it. NFT craze. So virtual NFT camel racing sounds fairly simple. If you win, you win. You could buy and sell camels, bet and race camels, win prizes. So they're keeping it with a theme of Cairo and ancient Egypt. So it's a pretty cool thing. So it seems like they are doing serious things here, serious utility, but also keeping it fun at the same time. So it's a good balance, right? Work-life balance. Dynamic priced fan articles. So it looks like these are going to be physical. So it looks like you can get a cap or a hat or fitted, whatever that's saying. So more information on this, like I said, probably next video. So CairoPad, launch pads are fairly straightforward. It's going to be, controlled by DAO voting, gives ratings. And if you lock a certain amount of tokens, you can reach a tier. The higher tier, you're going to be able to participate in either more launch pads, like whitelisted, or maybe give a higher account. All right. Their vision is to offer the best and easiest launchpad on Binance Smart Chain. So lottery here, very simple. Looks like this is like a scratch off or something similar to that. So if you win the lottery, then you win whatever is in that pot. A 20% fee is charged, 10% to team, and 10% to liquidity and buyback. So it looks like everything within their ecosystem is, of course, going to keep their team fed, which they need so they can keep continuing to work and bang out these utilities, but also going back to contribute to the actual chart with liquidity and buybacks. All right. Cairo roulette. So the roulette runs on smart contracts that are fair, transparent, non-custodian, immutable. So you can actually have fun like a real pharaoh. All right. So why use it? Looks like it's open to anyone, non-custodial, instant payouts, open source. So you can verify that there is no rigging by the house, so to speak. So you're gonna have partnership vaults. So I believe if you stake, you'll be able to earn some APR with that that particular token of partnership. Partnership vesting, locking liquidity. So they lock their liquidity for 10 years on Unicrypt. So that's bullish right there. You don't have to worry about any liquidity being taken out or rug pull or anything like that. Okay. And unused tokens will be burned every month outside of what was locked for 10 years. And then we got the socials here. We got the FAQ. We got the roadmap. Looks like we're right around here. New website. They're updating everything. Forest Farm V2, the DEX. Looking to get on top 10 exchange. And then it looks like they're rolling out all of these different utilities that they have planned. So this is a very good roadmap. I would like to see a longer roadmap. So hopefully they update this sometime soon so we can see what their projections are, to 2025 and beyond. And then we can look at their audit here as well. So overall, guys, I am bullish on this project. I want to do a version 2 of this video because there's really a lot to cover in this, and I want to make sure that we keep it short, straight to the point. But we're already at 17 minutes, so make sure you guys again like, comment, subscribe. It truly helps with the algorithm, and I appreciate it. We'll bring more banging content to you guys, and make sure you guys take advantage of the BNB giveaway. Again, the information is in the description of this video, and then also in our Telegram, which is at DeFi Defenders HQ. Okay, and links to that will also be along with the video. Other than that, guys, let's stay bullish. Let's make fucking money. Let's go. Cairo Finance. Give it a hard look. Do your own research, and if you choose to, put some BNB in it.